Good evening, I'm Camelia and you're watching KiniNews. Najib Abdul Razak has left his cell in the Kajang prison and is currently warded at HKL, where is expected to remain in the coming days.
Najib Abdul Razak has been hospitalized in Kuala Lumpur due to a blood pressure-related condition. He was warded at the Kuala Lumpur General Hospital last night. However, he is expected to be transferred to the National Heart Institute. As a result, Najib's 1MDB corruption trial this morning before the Kuala Lumpur High Court was vacated. During open court proceedings before trial judge Colin Lawrence Sequeira, lead defence counsel Muhammad Abdullah confirmed that Najib was hospitalised. Sequeira then allowed the trial to be vacated and for the matter to be called up tomorrow afternoon to update the court on the accused condition. Yesterday, the prosecution informed the court that Najib's health was quite bad and he needed to see a doctor. Separately yesterday, Najib's special officer Muhamad Mukhlis Maghribi revealed that doctors at HKL performed a scope on the former Prime Minister and discovered multiple new ulcers, a recurring problem since 15 years ago. He said the doctors also performed a biopsy which led to some bleeding and several ulcers had to be clipped to stop the bleeding. Meanwhile, in a statement last night, Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob ordered the Health Ministry to give Najib the best health treatment required.
Khairy today denied allegations that a switch in Najib's medication while in prison was the cause of the former Prime Minister's health worsening. In fact, he told reporters today it's the same medication.
Najib Abdul Razak's blood pressure medication was not changed as he was given the generic version by the Kuala Lumpur Hospital. This was confirmed by Health Minister Khairy Jamaluddin during a press conference today. He said a statement alleging Najib's medication had been changed did not properly represent the full picture.
Dia dulu ambil ubat original sebab dia beli daripada hospital swasta. Bila dirujuk kepada HKL, we have a formulary which is our blue book lah. Kita ubat-ubatan yang diberi di hospital kerajaan. Ubat itu sama. Formulation dia sama. Tetapi dia bentuk generik.
Khairy emphasized that Najib is in stable condition and will remain at HKL despite rumours that he might be transferred to the National Heart Institute. The former Prime Minister, however, will undergo another round of tests following claims that he was suffering from stomach ulcers and high blood pressure. Khairy also stressed that Najib was being given the best possible treatment.
Malaysia Kini is offering a very special subscription promotion in conjunction with Malaysia Day from September 12th to 18th. You can redeem the promotion by scanning the QR code and by using the code KiniTV 916. Now back to our program. UMNO's top 5 will soon decide the fate of the nation, or more precisely, when GE15 will be held.
UMNO's top 5 leaders expect to meet soon to discuss the date for the 15th general election. This is according to Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob, who is also UMNO Vice President. Ismail said the window for holding GE15 this year is still open. Speaking to reporters in Penang today, he said every decision on the general election will be made after a discussion among UMNO's top 5. Asked whether the meeting would be held before or after the tabling of Budget 2023 on October 7th in Dewan Rakyat, Ismail Sabri said it had not been decided yet. However, he said the discussion can be held as soon as possible or maybe earlier before tabling Budget 2023. UMNO's top 5 leaders are President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi, Deputy President Muhammad Hassan and Vice Presidents Muhammad Khalid Nordin, Matzir Khalid and Ismail Sabri.
Is Rafizi a coward for predicting UMNO's extinction in about 5 years? One UMNO leader certainly thinks so.
UMNO Supreme Council member Muhammad Razlan Rafi called Rafizi Ramli a coward. This is after the PKR Deputy President said the Malay-based party will meet its demise in 5 to 7 years. Razlan said Rafizi attacked UMNO BN because he understood that the people had rejected Pakatan Harapan. Razlan said this is due to the coalition's lies and false promises during the last general election. He added that this was followed by the inability of the Harapan leadership to govern the country. Razlan also said there were plenty of issues not well liked by the people. That's the reason why BN won in the by-elections and state elections. On Sunday, Rafizi said Harapan's principal opponents were so damaged that they wouldn't be able to rebuild and face the challenges of today. Razlan, however, said UMNO and BN were not surprised by Rafizi's remark. The UMNO man said they have learned from their past defeats, also that the people now know the true colours of Harapan. Meanwhile, Selangor UMNO chief Noor Omar told Rafizi not to occupy himself with the business of another party.
The ringgit has not been doing so well, and many are wondering why our finance minister hasn't spoken much about it. That's because he says he's more focused on the economy's performance.
Finance Minister Tengku Zafrul Abdul Aziz has brushed off concerns regarding the ringgit's performance. According to Bernama, he said the government would not be too fixated on how the currency was doing, as the focus remained on the mid to long-term performance of the economy. The ringgit has slid against the US dollar to its lowest since January 1998, months after the onset of the Asian financial crisis. The local currency closed at 4 ringgit and 50 cent against the greenback again today. The US dollar is performing stronger due to increasing demand in anticipation of further rate hikes. However, MIDF research expects the ringgit to recover and appreciate towards 4 ringgit and 35 cent against the dollar by the end of the year. Zafrul had been criticized for not commenting on the ringgit's drop. Meanwhile, Zafrul said the country's economic growth is expected to surpass official estimates of between 5.3 and 6.3% in 2020. He said this is due to faster growth in the second quarter at 8.9%, with expectations of a strong performance in the third quarter.
Many PKR leaders don't seem too eager to have Muda join them in Harapan. However, Amanah views Muda's entry as a good game plan.
Muda's bid to join Pakatan Harapan leading up to GE15 is a good tactical strategy. This is according to Amanah's strategic director, Zulkifli Ahmad. The former health minister said components in the coalition should cooperate with parties that have the same mission and vision, as well as fight for the same purpose. Speaking to Berita Harian, Zulkifli said issues like this must be discussed properly behind the scenes. He also pointed out that Harapan and Muda have similar goals. Muda President Syed Saddiq said his party is interested in joining Harapan and that informal negotiations with the coalition senior leadership have taken place. While a number of Harapan politicians expressed concerns over Muda's bid to join the coalition, Harapan chairperson Anwar Ibrahim later said that they will deliberate on Muda's application.
UMNO and PAS continue to bicker, with a leader in Kedah accusing the Islamist party of lacking unity.
PAS has been accused of being confused about their strategy for GE15. Kedah BN Communications Chief Shaiful Hazizi Zainul Abidin said the Islamist party's leadership can't even decide on the number of seats they want to contest in the polls. He pointed out that past election chief Muhammad Sanusi Noor confidently said they will contest 80 parliamentary seats in G15, but the party's deputy president Tuan Ibrahim Tuan Man said they are just eyeing that many seats and the number is not definite. He said a state leader and a federal-level minister contradicting each other shows that there is no unity in the party's top leadership. Sanusi is also Kedah Menteri Besar, while Tuan Ibrahim is the Environment and Water Minister. Shaiful added that it is a tall order for PAS to win 40 parliamentary seats, when the fact is they can probably only win about 18 out of the 158 seats it contested in the last general election. He claimed that statistics showed past candidates lost the highest number of election deposits in 50 parliamentary seats and 96 state seats.
And now, here's a branded segment brought to you by CIMB Islamic.
Are the local SMEs prepared to ride the global halal market while developing a green economy? Organized by CIMB Islamic, Emerging Opportunities Towards a Sustainable Future was a forum held in Mihas 2022. The forum has offered insights on the trillion-dollar global halal market and ways to approach a sustainable journey.
At the moment, we have just over 8,000 companies which have got the halal certification. Yeah? In terms of SMEs, I think we have about 200,000. But halal is just a value proposition. It is not compulsory. It's just a value proposition to these companies to embark on so that they can elevate their products and find more market space, especially in terms of exports. So because of that, the take-up is just about 8,000 at the moment, and we want to increase that by 50,000 by year 2030.
CIMB Islamic helps businesses unlock the halal market potential through their CIMB Halal Biz Ready. They also offer sustainability solutions through their CIMB Green Biz Ready.
This quick biz financing is actually to help the SME to revive their business, okay, to expand your business. It's hassle-free. We just need basic documentation from you, and approval is also pretty fast. We are doing our credit scoring, and we can actually come back to you from your application to disbursement within 21 days. Our renewable energy financing, which is partly funded by Bank Negara under the Low Carbon Transition Facility. So this is CIMB commitment and our pledge towards the green and sustainability environment.
Not to miss out the importance of synergizing halal and sustainability.
If you are doing halal, right, you are pursuing green. You have no issue with that. They are complementing each other. And if you are doing green, you don't have issue to pursue halal, right? So they are synergies, very close synergies, because halal is talking about you have to have level of scrutinization, traceability of the ingredients, right? So likewise for green.
CIMB Islamic offers one-stop finance and sustainability solutions for SME owners. Visit www.cimb.com.my/halalbizready or email bizready@cimb.com for further inquiry.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. Don't forget to use our special promo code KiniTV916. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.